Cats are known to be independent by nature, but sometimes it seems that they view the world with a perpetual side eye, especially when it comes to their humans. Why do these lovable furballs sometimes appear to distrust their owners? Let's delve into the top 7 reasons why cats might distrust their owners. Number 1, they need routine and predictability. Cats are creatures of habit, plain and simple. They thrive on routine and predictability. Any disruption to their daily schedule, no matter how minor it may seem to you, can be a significant source of stress for them. For example, changing feeding times, altering the layout of their living space, or introducing new pets or people into their household can be very unsettling to them. When their world changes too much or too quickly, cats may become anxious and may start to view their owners as unpredictable and therefore untrustworthy. Their ancestors lived in sometimes very perilous surroundings where they would need to hunt or even be hunted by larger animals. Because of these ingrained behaviors, cats thrive on routine and predictability. It helps them relax in their environment and it allows them to build trust with their human friends. So, while it's not always possible, try to maintain a consistent routine with them. Feed them at the same times each day, keep their litter box in the same spot, and when you do need to make changes in their lives, either a routine or in their surroundings, make it as gradual as possible. This will help them remain as comfortable as possible and in turn, help to keep trusting you. Number 2, distrust all humans from past experiences. Another big reason cats might distrust you would be due to experiencing negative past experiences with you. Cats have excellent memories, and they can recall traumatic events that happened a long time ago. If you've mistreated them, abandoned, or in any way abused your cat in the past, they may naturally be wary of you. This is true of past owners as well. So even if you haven't mistreated them, but others in the past have, it could make your cat mistrust all humans. They might associate certain actions or objects with past trauma. For example, if a previous owner yelled at them a lot, they might get scared and distrustful if you raise your voice, even if it's not directed at them. Building trust in this scenario requires patience and gentle interactions. Provide a safe and loving environment where they can feel secure. Number 3, inconsistent human behavior. One major factor contributing to feline distrust is inconsistency in human behavior. Cats are incredibly observant and notice even the smallest changes in your behavior. This is especially true if you are someone who is very affectionate sometimes and at other times may be indifferent toward them, or even if you're harsh with them. In these cases, your cat might find it difficult to predict how you will behave at any given moment. This unpredictability can make them anxious and distrustful. Consistency in your actions is key. Be steady in your affection, your discipline, and your overall interaction with your cats. This helps them feel secure and understand what to expect from you. As you can see, there's a common theme amongst these tips, and that is to be consistent and keep your surprises to a minimum. Number 4, fear of physical discomfort. Cats are also highly sensitive to physical discomfort. If they associate you with painful or unpleasant experiences, such as being forced into a carrier, receiving medication, or enduring a rough handling session, they may start to associate you with their discomfort. To avoid this most unfortunate place, it's essential to handle your cat gently and with care, especially during necessary but unpleasant activities. You should always use positive reinforcement techniques in situations that might be stressful or unpleasant to your cats. Give them treats and plenty of gentle petting to ease their situation. We know that it's impossible to keep all pain and stress away from your cats, but by using these positive reinforcement techniques, you can show your cat love in times of stress or pain and hopefully helping them not to associate you with those bad feelings. Number 5, a lack of socialization. Another reason cats might distrust you is because of a lack of socialization skills. Cats are not born with a social gene. Socialization is a learned behavior which is best learned as very young kittens. Unfortunately, cats that were not adequately socialized as kittens may grow up to be a bit more skittish and fearful of humans. Teaching socialization involves exposing your kittens to a lot of people, other animals, other environments, and many different types of experiences in a positive and controlled manner. The more you expose young kittens to, the more tolerant they will be as they become adults, as long as you socialize them properly. This gives them a library of learned experiences to draw upon, so that they are comfortable later in life in social situations. But if a cat wasn't socialized properly, they might have a hard time trusting others. For older cats that lack socialization, building trust requires even more patience and gradual exposure to positive interactions. It's possible to do it, but it's much easier to mold baby kittens with a clean slate instead of an older cat. Spend time near your cat without forcing interaction, allowing them to approach you on their terms. Number 6. Misunderstanding cat body language. Communication barriers between you and your cat can also lead to distrust. Cats communicate primarily through body language, so if you misinterpret your cat's signals, it can easily lead to misunderstandings and mistrust. For instance, a cat might flick its tail or flatten its ears to signal discomfort or stress. If you don't recognize these signs and they continue to further distress, your cat might begin to see you as part of that stress threat. Therefore, it's important to learn what triggers your cat's stress so that you can help them by taking the appropriate actions to remove those stresses from their environment. The better you understand your cat's body language, the better equipped you'll be to be able to continue to build their trust in you. Pay attention to their clues and respect their boundaries. Number 7. Having their territory invaded. Cats are very territorial animals. This is another inherited behavior that they get from their wild ancestors. Your cat might feel that their territory is being invaded. This can be especially true in cases where you have multiple pets, or if you frequently have other guests over and your cat begins to feel their space is being encroached upon. This can lead to stress and distrust. It's crucial to ensure your cat has a safe and private space where they can retreat if they're feeling overwhelmed. By providing vertical spaces like cat trees or cat shelves that they can climb up so that they can remove themselves from their perceived stressful situations, you can help them feel more secure. From there, they can observe the environment from a safe vantage point, which will certainly reduce their stress. There they are, 7 reasons why cats distrust their guardians. Taking the time to understand why cats distrust you involves looking at various factors. Stress can hide in many places for your cats. Building a trustful relationship with your cat requires patience, consistency, and a keen understanding of their unique needs and behaviors. By creating a stable and loving environment, which includes respecting their boundaries and learning to read their signals, you can foster a strong bond of trust with them. Remember, just as with people, trust is earned, and with time and effort, your cat can come to see you as a reliable and loving friend. Before we go, let's reveal our next viewer poll. Do you think your cat has trust issues with you? If so, how do they manifest themselves in their behaviors? We look forward to hearing from you in the comments section below. The trust between a cat and a human guardian is critical to a happy relationship. You also need that trust built up for situations like introducing a new dog to your cat. It is possible to do. Watch this video for 10 tips towards success, and I'll see you there.